Let me ask you a question that might sting a little. Why is it that when you cared the most, they cared the least, but the moment you went quiet, they suddenly noticed you? Why does your silence shake them more than all your love ever did? You called, they ignored. You texted, they delayed. You tried, and they relaxed. But when you disappeared, now they're watching you. Now they're wondering. Now they feel the loss. This is not a coincidence. This is human nature. The world does not respect desperation. It respects strength. It does not reward chasing. It rewards self-control. The moment you stop running after people, you force them to confront your absence, and absence hits harder than any argument ever could. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. You cannot control them, but when you master yourself, you become untouchable." In this video, we are breaking down the law of emotional gravity. We will uncover the silent habits that make a man unforgettable, and the exact two words that hack human psychology to create deep attraction. If you are tired of being an option and ready to set the rules, watch until the end. People think chasing is a sign of effort and boldness. You tell yourself that if you try harder, explain better, and text more often, you will prove your worth. But Stoicism asks a deeper question. Are you pursuing with purpose or chasing from attachment? Attachment is anxious. It is urgent. It needs reassurance. When you chase someone's attention, you are acting out of fear. Fear of losing the opportunity. Fear of being forgotten. And when fear drives your action, your tone changes and your decisions become reactive. Remember this rule. The sun does not chase the planets. It holds its position, and its strength creates an orbit that naturally pulls everything else around it. Most men lose attraction not because they say the wrong things, but because they say too much. They explain too much. They fill every silence, believing that more information equals more connection. But attraction doesn't grow through logic and information. It grows through emotion and space. When you stop chasing, you are not withdrawing your effort. You are withdrawing your dependency. You are signaling that your value does not fluctuate based on someone else's response time. You stop over-explaining. You stop sending double texts. You maintain your pace. This composure communicates something incredibly powerful. You want the connection, but you do not need it to validate your existence. That is strength, and strength does not chase. It attracts. If you want to have gravity, you must know how to use your words. Seneca warned against the dangers of excessive speech, and the Stoics valued the economy of words. When you speak less, every word you say carries weight. Experienced men who understand human psychology don't overpower conversations with facts. They use language to create emotional experiences. And it all comes down to two specific words that most men never use correctly. The first word is imagine. An ordinary guy speaks in facts. I went to Italy. That restaurant was great. You'd like it. This kind of language is safe, factual, and completely forgettable. A man of presence pauses and says, "Imagine walking into that place. The music is low, and they bring your favorite wine without asking." The moment you say imagine, you stop reporting and start directing. You force their brain to construct a scene, and when they picture it, they start to feel it. You are no longer trying to impress them. You are pulling them inside a shared experience with you. That is intimacy without a single touch. The second word is because. Fantasy without a foundation is just empty chatter. The word because anchors the emotion with logic and authority. If you say, "Let's get coffee," it sounds like a request. But if you say, "Let's get coffee because there's something I think you'd appreciate," it changes everything. Epictetus taught that the wise man acts with reason. Because shows that you are observant and intentional. You aren't begging for a reaction. You are making a confident statement. When you combine imagination with a grounded reason, you create a lasting fascination that people never forget. But what if you gave your energy and got disrespect or coldness in return? Nothing haunts a person more than the man who walks away without begging. Weak men stay. They text again. They argue. They demand answers. They think their constant reaction is a display of character. In reality, it is just noise, and noise lowers your authority. When you rush to reply and try to fix every misunderstanding, you hand them emotional control over you. You become predictable, and predictable people are easy to ignore. Silence works differently. Silence creates pressure. It forces the other person to sit alone with their own thoughts. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." Do not match their drama. When they pull away, you do not flinch. Refuse to give people what they haven't earned. Never give them your time on demand. Time is your life in its rawest form. When you are always instantly available, you silently teach them that your life is flexible, while theirs is fixed. Never be their emotional sponge for free. You are not responsible for managing the emotional chaos of others. Learn to say no without fear. The man who says no calmly, without fear of losing someone, triggers something deeper. It tells them you are not here for approval. You are here for the truth. The final secret of the 1% who control their reality is focus. The most powerful move you can make after being ignored is not proving yourself to them. It is improving yourself for you. Stop staring at the door, waiting for someone to walk back in. Turn around and start building a life so strong, so full, and so meaningful that you don't even notice who left. People ignore what feels common, but they will always chase what is rare. And you must do it in silence. Every time you announce your big plans to the world, your brain releases fake dopamine. You get the reward before you've done the work. Silence is not emptiness. It is a training ground. It is where your inner fortress is forged. Your worth is not what you declare. It is what you consistently demonstrate. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Your silence is louder than their words. Your growth is your only true revenge. Stop chasing those who aren't ready to walk with you. Turn your energy into gravity, and whatever belongs to you will simply find you. If these words woke something up inside you, drop this exact phrase in the comments right now. I choose self-respect. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to bulletproof your mind. Stay focused, stay stoic. I'll see you in the next one.